Okay, good afternoon, friends. This is Teacher Joseph Sijambu. We are here for a physics lesson that is a senior 2. But before we start off, okay. Before we start off, we have a few teachers on board. We have Teacher Charles Njala, and then we shall have as well Teacher Peter as well joining us, and other teachers will come in with time. But before we start off, let's have someone to give us a prayer. Anyone ready? You put up your hand. We shall be putting up our hands going forward. Mahad, don't open your mic. Just put up your hand if you want to pray for us. Anyone ready? You put up your hand. You pray for us. Our friends, we should always remember to pray before we start off with anything. That is very important. Is anyone ready to pray for us? Okay, Michelle, we shall come to you. We shall come to that point, don't worry. Anyone ready to pray for us, please put up your hand. We need to pray before we start off. Okay, Mchunguzi, pray for us. Unmute and pray. Oh, sorry, unmute.
Loving Father good, we thank you for this wonderful day. We thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for enabling us to attend this lesson. Many wish to have attended, but most of them have their own issues. But for us, you have enabled us to attend. In Jesus' name, I pray and believe. Amen.
Thank you, Mchunguzi, for the prayer. Mahad, I request you to close your mic. Okay. Your ear is open when they ask you to do so. And in that way, we shall be raising our hands. If you want to say something, then we shall proceed in that way. Okay. As I said, I've been having a number of lessons, physics lessons, and then other lessons throughout the week from Monday to Friday, same time, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. That is for Monday to Friday. And then on Saturdays, we are having seminars in the morning. So our new friends who are just joining us, this is Holistic e-learning platform, and we offer academic services. We have been always having these lessons. So if you're joining us, we shall send you the links to our WhatsApp group such that you get updated about us more. And then we shall talk about the padlets as well and stuff with time. But for now, I want us to, because I see we have all students here, I request someone to briefly tell us what we studied last time, probably last week in physics. Anyone who remembers? Anyone who remembers, you put up your hand and then you brief us. Anyone ready? You put up your hand. Please don't open your microphones before you're chosen to do so. Say that we have order here. Anyone ready? Remind us what we studied last time in physics. Hey, you people, you don't remember? Okay, you can even type in the chat. Lucas in the chat is saying pressure, but that is a bigger picture because we have been looking at a number of concepts. So at least we can explain further what we dealt with last time, because pressure is a little bit wide in that case. If you're not in position to say something, you can type in the chat. I always got there and read. Anyone who remembers, you either put up your hand or you type in the chat. Okay, Marilyn, please unmute.
We defined diffusion, which was the movement of molecules from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration. Then we also learned about the factors of diffusion. I think I remember two, which is temperature and wind. Then, yeah, only.
Okay. Marilyn, which class are you? Because I remember discussing
I'm in senior 2.
I remember those concepts in other class. Did you attend any class about pressure?
About pressure?
Yes.
Yeah, that very day they also defined for us pressure.
Okay.
And the factors and some calculations.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Okay. Any other contributions? Okay. In the chat, we have Tracy Linda saying pressure in foods. That's very good. Pressure exerted in a cylinder, radius, and then diameter. That is very good. Okay. Now we are going to move forward, having that as our basic information. We're going to proceed with pressure, and we still have a few concepts to discuss. And then we shall end this and look at, and this afternoon, I posted, or in the morning, I posted the materials we need for this lesson. How many of you received them? How many received them? By show of hands. If you received the apparatus we need this afternoon, put up your hand. Okay, Vanessa is saying your sound is off. You can't hear. Let me check. Maybe you didn't sign in with a microphone. Or it can be, yeah. Vanessa, I don't have a microphone. You can first log out and then join. You join with audio right there. Okay, how many received that message? I posted it in the WhatsApp groups and then in the Padlet. We shall go to the Padlet as well for our new students here. Anyone, you put up your hand. Don't open your mic. If you received them, you put up your hand. You put up your hand. Hey, you mean only one? Only one received that. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, we are going to go through them. Okay, for our new students, we are talking about the Padlets, the WhatsApp. Okay, we have also Davids. Do you want to say that you received them? Heaven. Okay, okay. If you're having your device named with maybe Tekno or any other, could you please rename with your name, at least one, eh? And those with someone is having Tekno 1.4, and then, sorry, Nokia 1.4, and then Tekno P9. Would you please rename such that we identify you very well? If you want to rename, okay, if you want to rename, you can always come to, oh, sorry, right there. Okay, we shall go through that anyway. Aisha as well, she's saying she received that. Okay, we shall go to that as well, but for now you can first have that. Okay, let me first get a few links because we need to bring all our friends on board before we start off at once, such that I show you where exactly I posted that work. Where exactly I posted that work. So I'm going to post a number of links before we start off. A number of links. The first one is going to be for you to actually register with us. I can enable this registration link. So you can take time. If you know what you are doing now, you can take time and register. Okay, sorry friends, my network isn't good. I'm dropping, but I'll be fine. Teacher Chaz, are you with us?
Yes, I'm there. I've not yet seen Teacher Arthur.
Okay, I dropped, unfortunately. Would you help me with the rights such that I'm able to share very well? My network isn't good, but I will proceed in any way. As we wait for Teacher Peter to speak.
Teacher Jose, well. I'm here also. I'm just waiting for some rights from Mr.
Okay, that's good. So in case I drop, then you'll proceed. Okay. I was telling our friends that first I was posting a link for registration as we proceed, because that's very important moving forward. We are going to begin, friends, but if you know already what you are doing, you can first register right there. Fahad, your hand is up. I don't know what your concern is. But please, Not saying anything, please. Sorry, mute. And then the other link I'm posting. Okay, sorry about that. The other link I'm posting is the one to the Padlet. Very important. One to the Padlet. There. Okay, thank you, Mark, as well for that link. Now, for our new students who are just joining us for the first time, you can join using the link there with Senior 2 new class. Then Michelle, you're saying, okay. Michelle, I don't know why you're worrying so much. Please, you have all the teachers with the co-host rates there. And then others will be in the background to help monitor. You shouldn't worry a lot. Okay, so I've been talking about the Padlets and stuff. So I said at the start that I posted the work in the Padlet that we need to look at this afternoon. So I'm going to show you how we access. Yes, please.
King Fahad has maintained the hand up. I think you need to look out for him.
Okay. Fahad, please unmute. You might be having a concern. Unmute and submit. Fahad. Okay, Fahad maybe is having issues. He has dropped there. Okay, briefly, I posted the registration link one, and then Mark as well posted the WhatsApp link. If you haven't joined us, you can click on it and then join. And then the third one is the Padlet. Now, let me first share my screen so that I take you through how you can access our Padlets. First, I hope you're seeing my screen. I'm going to go to the chat. I click on that link with padlet.com. Now, if you're having a phone, yes, Benjamin, the lesson has started. Yes, it has started. We are going to access the work now. So if you're using your laptop, you can just click on it. Or if you're using a phone, you can go to your Play Store or App Store, Google Play Store or App Store, and then type in a Padlet. Padlet is simply that. Let me retype it. Is that type in Padlet and then you download the app. And then you can sign in using your Gmail account, and then you'll be able to access all the Padlets you're signing to. So after signing in, now you can come to this link. As I'm going to do, I click on it. It will open. Now, because I have my app already, it will first come to the first page, and then it opens fully where that link leads you to. Now, we have been studying from 16th, and that is the work we have been studying. So you can scroll through and look through what you have been studying. A number of subjects there. Each section is having a date that we covered. Okay, so we had physics last on 30th August, and then math, chemistry, that is last Friday. So today is 6th September. So this is the section we are going to post our work. So I attach the link as well in our document that we are going to use. So for students, just click on that link that I have posted in the chat. It will lead you there. Look out for this section of 16. Now, how do you post? You just click on the plus sign there. Then if you have a picture, there are a number of icons. After cancel, you are able to see them. So the first one with the picture and mountain kind of, that will lead you to your gallery. So when you click on it, it will lead to your gallery. You pick any picture that you want, okay? I pick that, it will load, okay? Now, if you entered using your phone, and of course the system will read you as anonymous, you need to type here where I see title, maybe your name. For that case, I can use Michelle because Michelle is new here. Or you can say Michelle's work. Michelle's work. And then you post. You click post. So as you post, your work will be there. But because I'm using my app, I downloaded it using a phone. So that's why I have my username there above. So when you download the app using your phone and you sign in with your Gmail account, of course, you don't need now to write Michelle's work, okay? You just post your work like the way you have done. But I was giving an example for those who are using laptops right there. So because I didn't intend to post work here, I click on the three. I click on the three vertical dots there. I can edit, transfer, but for now I delete because this is your section, students, for you to post. So I delete. Now, where is the work really? Because this is the section, the homework sheet is for students to post. So where is the work? So I go back to the main link. So I look out for Senior 2 Holistic. So initially, if you download the app, it will look like this after signing in. So all the padres you're signed to or they shared with you will appear there. So you go to a Senior 2 there, a holistic e-learning platform. Of course, it will open depending on the network, okay? Sorry about that. Depending on the network, my network isn't good this afternoon, but we shall proceed. So I posted the timetable there. So this section is for teachers, okay? Don't post anything here. Just use the other link I posted. That is for you to post. Or you can as well go through this picture where you see the nice folks and stuff. When you click on it, it will lead you there, their side, where I came from. So don't post your work. Let me go back. Don't post your work here where you see a plus. Don't post there. Just click in those nice folks. If say the link leads you there, click in those nice folks, and then you take you the other sheet where we started from and look out for the sections. Of course, it will load because of network. Okay, so let me go back here. Now, this is the section for physics. There are a number of subjects, chemistry, math, a number. So you can scroll through, but this is not your section to post. So the students, for example, Benjamin, you posted here. So this is not your post or your posting section. You need to use the other one for homework. So you need to transfer your work there, okay? This is a section for teachers to post. So don't post there. Now, this is the section for physics. Of course, as I said, I posted some work. Okay, we have a number. Here you can find a lot that we have been looking at all through from 16th. A lot of stuff for work is there. So you can look through, but we shall come to today's work. Okay, apparatus for today's physics lesson at 2 p.m. So when you click in that picture, it will open. If you have Adobe Reader, because now it is a PDF. Hope you're able to see what I'm sharing. Do you see what I'm sharing? Anyone seeing what I'm sharing? Teacher Peter, are you still with me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. I hope they're able to see what I'm
Yes, they are visible. We can see everything.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Now, anyone read for us what we need, because some students said they can't access what we need this afternoon. Anyone ready? Teacher Peter, you help me choose. You put up your hand, students, and then you submit. Teacher Peter, you help me choose someone ready to read for us what we need. this afternoon?
Marilyn Molongo can do it.
Okay. Marilyn and
Molongo.
In our discussion today, we shall need a uniform cylindrical bottle or tin or container that is out of use. For example, uniform cylindrical mineral water bottle, cylindrical plastic cup, tin or container, or a uniform cylindrical metallic tin or container. 2, normal clean tap water, a nail of uniform cross-section or metallic wire, 3 stick pieces or wires of the same cross-section as the nail or metallic wire, a set or long ruler, a scientific calculator. Note,
okay.
Please try to have these with you before the lesson.
Okay. Thank you, Marilyn. So that was my post, and I posted it 2 hours ago. Okay. So I expected you to have them by now, and I posted as well the same document in the WhatsApp groups if you check there. So let me first stop sharing before I come to today's work right there that I posted as well. Okay, so I'll come back to you and find out how many students do have what we need this afternoon. How many? If you have them already, the ones we have read, Benjamin has, you put up your hand. But if you don't have, I'm going to post all that you need. I'm going to share it here and say that you're able to get them as well. Okay. A minute. Teacher Peter, do you see the hands coming in?
Yes, hands are there. I see Vanessa's hand is up.
Okay.
Lately, it was Benjamin whose hand was also up. Now it's Mark also. Mark's hand is up also.
Okay. So friends, that's what we need. Okay. Look out. If you're at home, look out for those what? The mineral water bottles, look for one. Okay. And then a nail maybe from your store. Okay. No more tap water. Let's use the clean one. And then we talked about a nail. Then look out for small sticks, okay, that can fit through or that are of the same cross section as the nail. And then a ruler. We have been using a ruler many times, so you must have them. So if you don't have them, please try to look for them. Okay, Vanessa, Mark, and Manuela, do you want to say something, or you want to say that you have them already? You can unmute and submit. From Vanessa.
We have them already.
Okay, then Mark. Okay, if you have them already, that's very good. Now we can proceed. We can proceed. I showed you how we access the work using the Padlet. Using the Padlet. Mark, do you want to say something? Mark, I don't seem to get what you're saying. You can okay. Vanessa, your hand is up.
His network is poor. Maybe Vanessa has something to say.
Okay. You can as well the chat. Vanessa?
That we are supposed to download the app.
No, you don't need. You don't need. Are you in the WhatsApp groups, Vanessa?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can get the work from there. You don't need to download it from the Padlet. We just want to have a number size which you can access the work. Okay, so you don't need to download it, provided you have it already from WhatsApp groups. Okay. Okay, if you have them now, I showed you how you can access the work. How you can access the work using the Padlet as well. There's that work I posted. Anyway, I will go through that as we proceed. But for now, let me stop sharing. Okay, in the chat, I see some posts. Teacher, don't, maybe Mark meant I don't have them, but okay. Mark tried to look for a bottle at least and the nail.
Mark,
Anyway,
you try to get a bottle and anything that can help you make holes in that bottle.
Maybe if he can't for now, we can proceed with him. Then later
he will do it after.
Yes, he will be able to do the work. Okay, let me post what we need right here. Friends, do you see what I'm sharing right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's very good. Now, someone read for us what we have under lesson 6. You put up your hand, then you read for us. Just put up your hand, you read for us. Anyone ready seeing what I'm sharing? Put up your hand. Because now we are proceeding with what we need to do this afternoon. Anisha, please unmute. Anisha has dropped. Sorry. Anyone ready now to read for us? In the chat, I see only yes says, okay, maybe they are saying what I'm sharing. And Mark, thank you for sharing the links once again. So friends, take time to register using that link with, it's very simple. We need to pick your experience going forward. And the Padlet link is there as well, and I shared it already. Okay, anyone ready to read for us what we are having there? Friends, we need to get engaged. Mirroring, please unmute and read for us.
By the end of this lesson, you should be able to show that pressure increases with depth and verify Pascal's principle.
Okay. So today, what we are going to do, what you are going to do is basically to show that pressure increases with depth, and then Pascal's principle right there in the chart. Docus. Yeah, okay. I think we have done that. Okay. Anyone to proceed to what we need? Anyway, the requirements are the same as what I posted earlier. The requirements, okay? But anyone read for us requirements very fast because we know them already. Just remind those who are just coming in, especially what we need to have this afternoon. Okay, Vanessa, read for us.
In our discussion today, we shall need a uniform cylindrical bottle or container that is out of use. For example, uniform cylindrical mineral water bottle, cylindrical plastic cup, tin container, or a uniform cylindrical metallic tin straw container. Normal clean tap water, a nail of uniform cross-section or metallic wire, 3 stick pieces or wires of the same cross-section as the nail or metallic wire, and a set or long ruler.
Okay, a minute there, Vanessa. Now, what is very important to note is the requirement, the first requirement. Now, make sure that the bottle you're going to use this afternoon, you won't need it later, okay? So don't go to your sideboard and get a plastic cup if you're going to need it maybe tomorrow. So that's why I said that you're looking out for a bottle, tin, or container that is out of use. That is very important to note. You can go to your your dustbin or pit somewhere and then look out for that. Or anyway, you can look for a bottle if you maybe have been drinking water, okay, and you need to dispose of that bottle. We can use it now. That is what we need to note right there. Okay, then we have a record there. So those are some of, below the requirements, those are some of the material we need. I just wanted to give you a picture. You can have a tin, okay? You can easily see the first picture. You don't really need that again. So you can use it. You need a nail and maybe a stone or something to use because you're going to put holes in those containers or bottles or tins. And then you have a tin there, though this is a little bit new, but of course you can. Yes, please.
Someone is complaining that they are not seeing anything. Maybe you can reshare again so that we find out if he can get us.
Read. Teacher Peter.
Yes?
I don't know. How many are not seeing this?
I think it's one person. Maybe he seemed to check his network. Maybe he goes off and comes back again.
Yes, because I have to keep on.
I didn't want us to leave him behind. So is it Musana? You can go off a bit and then come back again. You'll see what we have shared. Yes, teacher Jose, you can continue. Teacher Jose? Teacher Jose?
Teacher Peter?
Teacher Jose, are you on?
Yeah. The network. Now, anyway, we shall proceed. Would you please help me with the rights? The network is really not good,
yes,
but
you have them.
Okay, but we shall proceed. No problem. I always come back.
Okay.
It is okay. Okay, let me reshare. Let me reshare very fast here. Okay, yeah, we are going to the recall a bit of it. Okay, we need to recall something. Basically, what we studied last time. Anyone to read for us what we need to recall? It will lay a foundation going forward. Anyone to read for us that recall? Are you seeing what I'm sharing? Okay.
Yes, Alvin wants to read for us.
Okay, Alvin, read for us. Just the recall. Unmute.
In our previous discussion, we determined pressure exerted by water in a uniform cylindrical container in fluids given height, density, and acceleration due to gravity.
Okay, thank you, Alvin. So that was last week's lesson. So that is what we dealt with last week. But we, of course, we said that we have a number of lessons that have been running from 9th. So you can go to the Padlet as we said, and then check out for those lessons. But this will lay a foundation because last time we looked at how we measured the diameter, like of that tin, uniform cylindrical tin or container. I looked at how we determine pressure in that sense when you add water. So basically that last time. Okay, SC, your hand was up. Okay, maybe now you're okay. All right, moving forward. Now, this is what we are going to do basically this afternoon. Anyone to read for us? Step by step from the heading there. Anyone ready? You put up your hand.
Vanessa? Vanessa?
experiment to show that this is the activity. Just look out for either a uniform or container that is out of view. For
Teacher,
example, uniform
Vanessa, our
cylindrical
network is poor.
Vanessa,
we can't
maybe.
you get you well. The network is poor. Maybe let me ask Mulongo to read for us.
Yes. Vanessa, you can look out for a better position and then we shall get you later. Okay. Marilyn, please.
An experiment to show that pressure increases with depth. Activity 1, task 1. Look out for either a uniform cylindrical bottle or tin or container that is out of use. For example, uniform cylindrical mineral water bottle, cylindrical plastic cup, tin or container, or a uniform cylindrical metallic bottle. Task 2. Using a ruler, measure at least 4 centimeters from the bottom part of your uniform cylindrical bottle or tin or container, and using either a nail or uniform cross section of uniform cross section or hard metallic wire, drill a hole and label it A. Task 3. Along the same vertical side of your cylindrical container, drill 2 more holes which are equally spaced and just vertically above the first hole A. Label these 2 new holes B and C.
Okay.
Note,
okay.
the
okay.
spaced holes A, B, and C
Marilyn,
drilled should be the same size.
Marilyn,
Yes?
a minute. Thank you. Now we need to go step by step because we are going to do these activities. Okay. Now we have a picture of what we are going to be doing. Okay. Before we come to task 4. Now I want us to focus on to task 1 using what we have already. Do you have already the cylindrical container or bottle? If yes, because that is our task 1, to look for them. Okay. To look for them. So if you have them already, that is very good. Okay. Then task 2. Marilyn, please read for us again. Task 2.
Using a ruler, measure at least 4 centimeters from the bottom part of your uniform cylindrical bottle or tin or container, and using either a nail or uniform cross section or hard metallic wire, drill a hole and label it A.
Okay, thank you. Pause a minute. Now, what do we mean by at least? I get that because you have different containers or bottles of stuff, okay? So what I want you to do is get your ruler, okay? Let me demonstrate to you what you're going to do right here. Say if you have, say you're having a bottle, let's begin with the bottle. If that is your bottle, I don't, sorry about that, but let me hope it is uniform, okay? So from the bottom, just below, okay, there, get your ruler, so your 0 mark should be there. You have your centimeter, 0 centimeter mark there. Then at least 4 centimeters. So if your 4 centimeters are right there, okay? So that is what we want you to do. So get your nail. If your tin or bottle is very hard, you can have a stone or something or hardwood to hammer in that nail, because we need to make a hole at that point, okay? So that is what you are talking about. Even when you're having a tin, it is the same case. But if your tin is longer, okay? So kind of that, okay? The other concept of at least was to say that the minimum mark you can use is 4 centimeters. But you can say, I'm going to, if this is my tin and it is longer, if this is my 0 mark, I'm going to consider maybe 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters right there. And then I drill using my nail. I drill a hole there. Okay. Do you get my picture? What I'm saying? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do that. If you're getting it, let's do that because you have already the material to use. Let's do that very first. So that is task 2. Measure from the bottom upwards. So when you drill that hole, you can label it as, okay, if you're not able to label, maybe if you don't have a marker, you can just note it that my first hole was A, okay? How many are through? If you're through, you put up your hand. If you're through with task 2. Okay, we have 2 so far. Okay, Benjamin as well. Okay, Winfred. Okay, a number is through. Okay, that's very good. That's very good.
Teacher Jose.
Hey, I have seen that. I have seen. Oh, sorry, Daphne, about that. I don't know. Yeah, mommy wants to be careful, so he doesn't want you to get hurt. But what can we do in that case? Okay.
Maybe you should
can follow
request
through.
One
Yes.
elder person to help her put holes so that we can be with her.
If mom is not home, you can wait for her. You're having your material, then sometime maybe over the weekend you can go through the procedures and she's monitoring you so that you don't get hurt. Okay, some other concern, the requirements. Okay, Patricia, are you saying the requirements? The requirements are here, but you can as well, I don't know whether in our WhatsApp groups, I posted the requirements there already, but they are here. We need a uniform cylindrical bottle. Please, we are going through this such that other friends are as well coming on board with that. But Patricia, you need a cylindrical bottle. It can be a mineral water bottle, okay? That you don't need to use maybe tomorrow or after this lesson, because we are going to, as you see, you're putting holes. So even when you're using a plastic cup, so make sure that you don't need it after this. That's why I say that that container shouldn't be, should be out of use in that case. So you can have a cylindrical cup or tin or bottle or container there, and then normal tap water. You need a nail. Then when your tin is very hard, you need something to use to drill a hole through, maybe a stone or some hardwood or a hammer in that case. And then 3 stick pieces, but they should be of the same cross section so that you're able to fit them through the holes you're making, okay? You can improvise, you can use any other thing. You can use the other banana plantation pieces. I don't know how they call them.
Zingonyo.
Yes. You can use those to fit. Yeah, locally,
they have
because they're trying
sellotape at home. They can use
to do these
sellotape.
activities with the materials we have at home. Yes, as well. Okay, and then a ruler to measure, of course, as you have been doing. So Marisha, that is what we really need briefly. Okay, let me hope a number of friends here through. So I can proceed. Task 3, anyone to read for us? Task 3. Okay. Someone is asking, should we use only one hole? We are proceeding. We are going to see how we proceed in that case. Okay, as well, someone is saying is not in the WhatsApp. Okay, I'm going to repost that. Or Teacher Peter, you can repost the link to the WhatsApp group, or Mark was doing that very well. Mike, I can again post those links in the chat right there. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mark. Okay, a number. Anisha, do you want to say something, or you're through? Or you want to read?
Yes, I was requesting to read task 3.
Okay, please proceed. Task 3. Yes.
Task 3. Along the same vertical side of your cylindrical container, drill 2 or more holes which are equally spaced and just vertically above the first hole A. Label these 2 new holes A and B. Label these two new holes B and C.
Okay. So before Anita proceed to the note, so they're having a demo of what we expect you to have. So vertical above the hole you have initially, okay? Depending on the difference you use the 5 centimeters initially from the bottom. You can again use from A, is what I mean, from A, someone from A to B, if you use 5, use the 4, use 4. And from B to C, again, I use 4, use 5, depending on what you used earlier. But again, using the same nail or wire, okay, to drill, again, the 3. I think that answers, someone in the chat was asking, do we drill only 1? So that answers your question. We are drilling 3 of them. Vertical above, as you see that along the same, vertically above the initial one, which you labeled A, right there. Okay, how many are through? Because some friends might be ahead of us, I don't know, because they accessed already the documents. Okay, Benjamin is through. Any other? Please don't open your microphones if you're not going to say anything. You only open your microphone when you're going to say something, because we need some order here. Okay, Helen is through, Miriam is through. If you can't put up your hand, you can type in the chat. Tracy, are you through? Just say that she can't, she can't access the hand icon, okay. Okay, Winifred is saying, can we do the experiment after? Yes, especially for those who don't have the apparatus now. You can follow through and then know what we are going to do, then you can go to the Padlet, access the document again, and do the experiment anytime. So no problem, but keep online and then follow through. Very important. Okay, Mark is through. Okay, Akram is through as well. That's very good. A good number is through. Okay, I think we can proceed. Someone to read for us the note and then task 4. Anyone ready? Hey. Do these want to read for us? I don't know. Mark, do you want to read for us?
Teacher.
Okay, Charity, read for us. You have a number of hands anyway. We have a number of hands. We shall be picking you, no problem. Charity, please. Charity, your network. I don't seem to get you. Sorry about that, Charity. Angel, do you want to read for us? Charity, we don't get your network isn't good, we shall come back
Let
to you.
Anisha read for us.
Okay. But Anisha read. We can have Angel this time.
Okay,
Anisha read.
Angel.
Angel.
Note, the speed holes A, B, and C drills should be of the same size. Task 4. Take a clear photograph of your container and post in the S2 assignment hand-in Padlet using the link below.
Okay, Teacher Jose.
Okay, now, yes, Teacher Peter.
I was saying that if they could enable their videos and we see those ones who are working out, maybe they will post in the Padlet later after we have finished this. So, so those ones who are doing the activity, you can put your videos on so that we can be able to see what you are doing.
If that is okay with them, by the way, because some people may have
private issues.
Yes. So if it is
if
okay
it's
with
okay
you,
with you, you can put your video on so that we can be able to look at your work. And after, you will take a photograph and you post it in the Padlet later after, as we end the lesson.
Okay. Yes. And okay. Before I come to the end, Barbara in the chat, you're saying you can't hear anything. Maybe Barbara, you didn't. Let me check. You didn't enter with audio. Or you can up your volume. If you're using a phone, look out for that volume icon in the upper left corner. When you click on it, if it is crossed, when you click on it, you'll be able to hear us very well because we are loud and clear there. Okay, so the end note was our friends here shouldn't worry because the link there attached is live. If maybe you access the document via WhatsApp, you just need to click on that link. It will take you exactly where you need to post. Okay. Right away. Or if you access it from the Padlet, the same case. It will read you exactly where you need to post. Okay, someone in the chat is saying, teacher, what other thing can I use instead of a nail, please? Because I failed to get a nail. Okay. I gave another option of a metallic wire, though that is a little bit tricky, and I don't want you to hurt yourself. Now, what you can do, if you're having a metallic wire, okay, Teacher Peter, how do we call that?
Maybe they use a tip of a knife.
Yeah, but in that case, now the problem there is that the hole won't be with the same cross section. That's the problem.
Can use a tip of a knife just to start, then he puts the wire then after.
Yes, maybe.
Because for a wire, you need to get somewhere. So
yes, you can first start use from knife, but when they destroy the knife, because mom might need it. I don't know. I didn't want to interfere with mom's arrangements. In that
let him
but,
ask
the other, yes, but the other option was a little bit tricky. But okay, if you're careful, you can have your wire metallic. Then when you hit it, maybe when you got it and then hit it, you're able to make a hole through any plastic metal. I think you have ever tried that. Carefully, you can do that. Carefully, you can do that. Okay, Vanessa, your hand is up. Do you want to say something?
I want to ask that even us in the WhatsApp groups, we should send our things through the Padlet on WhatsApp.
No, please. We are posting all our work in the Padlet. Okay, use that. I'm going to post this document when you are through with the tasks, and be able to post it. You just have your pictures and the stuff well recorded. Okay, someone is very innovative. Someone is saying you can use a compass. Very good. You can first use a compass or a divider. Okay, if you're having a plastic bottle, and first make a hole using that sharp tip, then you can use a wire to make the hole of a similar cross section, because that is very important. Okay, we need to move forward. Okay, task 5. Anyone to read for us? Task 5. Anisha?
Task 5. Use your 3 stick pieces or wire of the same cross-section as the nail or metallic wire. Close the 3 holes drilled in your tin, stroke bottle, stroke container.
Okay, thank you, Anisha. First, task 5, don't go to task 6. So as we said, yes, get your sticks now. All the other, banana stuff. Yes, or saw tape. But for saw tape, it can be tricky a little bit, because task 7 is very important as well. But use the sticks or any other, be innovative, as we say. Very important there. And then, okay. Yes, in that 5. Okay, task 6. So you need to cross. Task 5 is saying cross them, okay? Be innovative, such that you cross them very well. Okay, but bear in mind task 7, very important as we move forward. Okay, task 6. Akram, do you want to read for us? I don't seem to get you. Daphne, for us? Daphne, unmute and then read for us. Daphne, do you have your own? Okay. Anisha, read for us. Hello. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't seem to see any response. Angel? Angel, hand is up.
Yes, which task?
6.
Task 6. Place your uniform cylindrical tin or bottle or container on a leveled surface and pour a normal clean tap water into your container or can to full capacity.
Okay. Please do that. Remember, you covered already your holes that you drilled. Okay, that is very important. Let me hope you have done that. Use your water that you have already. It was a requirement, and then pour in your tin or bottle to full capacity. Okay. Someone is Winifred. Your hand is up. Do you want to say something?
No, sorry.
Okay. Let me hope you're doing that. Task 6. Okay, provided you have filled. Now, task 7 is very important. Very important. Now, before you go to task 7, you can have, if you're having your tin, okay, or your bottle, let me take you a little bit here to demonstrate for you. You can try to put your tin at a given height, but try to experiment this outside your home, sorry, outside your house, because I don't want you to darten what you're going to, or your room or anything. So you can go to the veranda. So if this is your veranda now, okay? So you're having your holes there, A, B, and C, as we said. Then you have, remember we closed them now. You closed them there, okay? And then we poured water to full capacity, water right there. That is our water say to full capacity. Now task 7 is telling us to do what? Let me go back, because I understand you have gotten a picture now of what we are doing. Okay, thank you, teacher Doreen, for joining as well. That is very good.
Yeah, thank you so much, also.
All right, task 7, someone to read for us. Task 7. You put up your hand and then you read
I
for
think
us.
Daphne is ready.
Okay, Daphne, unmute.
At once, remove the 3 sticks and observe what happens as water flows out.
That is very important. At once, meaning at the same time. If you had your sticks, okay, you pull them out at once, the 3 of them at once, and observe what really happens. Remember, we said that demonstrate this outside your house, maybe on the veranda, as we said. Okay, so we are waiting for your observations because there are questions there. But first observe, you have a minute to observe. If you didn't do it right, you can repeat. If you have some water, you can repeat. You can close your hose, okay? Put some water again, and then task 7 is very important. And at once is in bold. So you can repeat if you didn't get it right there. And experiment. We have a minute to go to the questions now. Have a minute to go to the questions, because we need to hear from you your observations, what your observations are.
Teacher Jose,
yes, please.
I think they are enjoying their activity.
I hope so. I hope so.
We have Yako here.
Yes, Barry, I want to say something. Please unmute.
Barbara.
Barbara,
a little bit.
Barbara, I don't seem to get you. I don't know. Maybe you can type in
the chat.
Yes. I don't seem to get you right.
Okay.
You can type in the chat. Okay. Okay, friends, our minute is done. So we need to answer a few questions there. Let me hope Barbara is typing as well there. Okay. Remember I said that if you didn't do it right, you can again close your hose, put some water, and then remove the 3 maybe sticks or anything that you use to close at once, and then observe what really happens. Okay, someone read for us. Okay, before we read in the chat. Okay, so was requesting you take me back to task 1 so that okay. There. Maybe, but Barbara as well. Okay, we shall go through the Padlet and WhatsApp stuff after. Maybe you joined in late through WhatsApp.
Maybe she wants a screenshot of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
she
problem.
wants just a screenshot for task 1.
No problem. She has all the time. Maybe
Yeah.
this is that as well. Okay. Someone to read for us the questions, because I understand you have now noted, observed very well. Okay, Barbara is saying thank you. Okay, you're welcome, Barbara. No problem. Okay, someone to read for us. You put up your hand. We are now dealing with the questions. Okay, teacher Peter is back as well.
Jose, I'm sorry, my battery is disturbing me a lot.
No problem. I understand. I understand a lot is happening, but we shall proceed. No worries. Okay. Arupo, let's have Arupo this time. Reading for us. Questions? Question 1.
It says, what are your observations concerning the distance from your tin or container to where water from each hole lands? Hence, state what causes that.
Okay. Now, someone to explain for us question, what we need to note for question 1, to simplify the work. Because this is a class, okay? And you have experimented that. So anyone to explain for us what the observation was like? Daphne, do you want to submit? Divine, sorry. Divine, do you want to submit? Arupo, the observations?
Yeah, mine is still failing. I'm still trying.
Okay. Benjamin in the chat. Okay. We have a number of okay. Let me begin with Winifred. Winifred is saying, please scroll slowly. Okay.
Yes.
Was I first somewhere? I don't know. I can go back a little bit. Maybe she wants to screenshot again. That was okay. We had this page, the first one. Okay. Then we have that, the one Barbara was requesting for. Then we have that there. Okay. I think let's go to the chat and see what's there. Okay. Alps, is that your name? I don't know. Right pronunciation. You're saying pressure causes it. Okay. Then Benjamin, you say hole A throws water to a greater distance, followed by B. Then lastly, hole C, which throws water to the shortest distance. That's a very good observation, Benjamin, right there. So friends, as you're observing, please note down. You must be having a book and a pen to note, because we shall need to upload the work at one time. Then Bright is saying water from the lowest hole pours out, and the water with the greatest force pours out the water with the greatest force. Okay. And this water hits far. Okay. That's very good. That's very good. Any other observations from our friends here? If you want to submit, you can put up your hand and you submit verbally. Or you can type in the chat as our friends have done. Okay, maybe our friends are still repeating the procedures. No problem. Time to to repeat till when you have a better experiment there. Okay, so as we go through the questions now, you need to note all your observations. And then right there, hence is saying state what causes that. Okay, yes in the chat, you're saying hole A pushes water to a distance, the same to B and C. Yeah. And I didn't get your last typing there.
Seems he says that C pushes nearer, maybe.
Okay, maybe
C
we can
pushes
neglect
very near.
Yes, you can. Okay, that's very good, Jesse. So because you are doing this from home, just write your observation the way you see it. Don't mind about the physical explanation, but think about we move forward. Understand you are studying this and you don't doing them now. Okay, Winifred is saying she'll teach after. Okay, no problem. Vanessa is up. Yes, Teacher Peter.
There are some of our friends, remember, who didn't have the requirements and they asked to do the task after the lesson. So we put them into consideration.
Yes.
Then Vanessa has something to say also.
Yes. Vanessa, please submit.
My observation was hole A pushes the water to a longer distance, hole C pushes the water to a shorter distance.
Okay, that's very good to note. Mark as well is saying hole A and B push water to a distance, but C pushes to a shortest distance. Okay, and that's very good. So you write your observations. And then the hence part there. State what causes that. What do you think causes that? Did you say something? Please only open your mic if you want to say something. Or do you want to say something? Please submit.
Okay. My observation was that all A pushes water out with a high force, and whole B pushes water out with some low force, but C pushes water out with less pressure.
Oops. Sorry, I was listening in with difficult. I didn't get you right, but the first explanation was okay. Maybe you can type in the chat. So we are at the point of what causes that. Anyone to tell us what really causes that? Spark, taking a Spark, please. You can rename your device, but for now you can submit, no problem. Submit to us, but we want to identify you very well. You can animate and submit. We are at the point of stating. The
pressure, but atmospheric pressure is the one causing atmospheric pressure.
Okay.
It is the one causing the.
Okay, please note. And in the chat, you have a number of them. Very good. Linda, pressure. Dorcas, weight pressure from the bottom. Okay. Doreen, pressure. Ella, pressure. Jesse, pressure. Okay. Jemima and Charity as well. Same case, and Alvin, pressure. Okay. Thank you, friends. That's remarkable. Very good, right there. Okay, and Vanessa, pressure as well. So question 2. Remember, you're noting, friends. You're noting. You reach a point to post our work. Question 2. Anyone to read for us? Ella. Let's have Ella this time.
Considering the 3 points A, B, and C, where do you think pressure is greatest?
Okay. You know, we say that it is due to pressure above in 1. So where do you think pressure is greatest? At points A, B, and C. Anyone to take us through? Anyone ready?
Point A.
Whether you want to say something? Robert, please. You put up your
Point.
hand if you want to submit. Robert, put up your hand. To have here. And Aitel as well. Put up your hand. Okay, Robert, submit trust.
Point A has the highest pressure.
Okay, and then the next one.
Point B is the next, followed by C.
Okay, so that's very good. Please note because those.
We have someone here.
Hey,
Shajila is still there.
Robert, yes.
Okay.
I'm here. Gravitation in the chat, this is saying gravitation force at the bottom. Greatest, okay. So give us that order, considering the 3 points. Which one is next? Okay, don't give us only A. So write those observations right there. Very important. Manuela, do you want to say something? Manuela, do you want to say something? You can unmute. Okay, I think we don't have Manuel on call. Do you want to say something? Okay, Linda in the chat, give us the order. Okay, don't give us only one hole or a situation at one hole. Give us, if the one at the bottom is having the greatest experience, the greatest pressure, which one is next in that order, considering the 3. Then Bright, thank you for your conclusion. Please write them very well because you're going to post them. Josh, your hand is up.
Just there is a hand for
Excuse
Josh.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yes, please.
My question is, how does the Pascal's principle come in this area?
Okay, we are going to come to that. We are going to come to that. Remember, we have another part, the last part. Okay, don't mind. We are going to come to that. Just stay tuned. Okay, we are going to come to that. Okay, thank you, Josh. There. Okay, someone to read for us question 3. Question 3. Anyone ready? Read for us question 3. Okay, I appreciate all the comments in the chat. They are very good. Jemima, very good. Akram, very good. Jesse, please note them. They are very important as there. Okay, question 3. Someone ready? Mary, thank you. Mary Kwagara, you unmute.
Is your conclusion with reference to in question 2?
Okay, what is your conclusion with reference? You answer in question 2. What are your conclusions or any conclusion that you have? Anyone to submit the conclusion? You can, depending on what you have answered in that case. Dorcas, do you want to say something? You can have Dorcas and then Vanessa.
Pressure increases
May I
with
have an answer?
Josh, a minute. Okay, Dorcas, you are saying?
Pressure increases with depth.
Okay, that's very good. And then Vanessa, then we shall have Josh. Yes. Very good. Josh, do you have the same submission? What of Alvin? Alvin? And in the chat, we have Akram, Jessica, same thing, patiently good. Okay, task 8 is requesting you to post your solutions in the Padlet. The link is there. And the note is you can as well present your work in PowerPoint. Now, for those who are using laptops, maybe you may not be able to take pictures and stuff, but you have the answers. You can type in a Word, get a document, Word document, and then you post. We shall see how you do that as well. Or you can design a PowerPoint presentation and then you post. Now, we need to go to the next page, but I need to take you, this is the next page and the last one, okay? I need to, okay, Akram, and those with the phone, yes, for the phone you can take a picture. After doing your work, you can take a picture. We are going to see how we post that work in the last few minutes, no problem. Now, because there is that resource very important, let me now stop sharing here. I use the link. Vanessa, we are coming to that. Don't worry, we are coming to that. Let me stop sharing here. Let me check whether I still have my links, yes, to the Padlet, I still have them. Okay. Now, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen and I take you through. So if you came in earlier, we went through this. We said that there are links in the chat. Maybe Mark or teacher Peter, you can repost them. So do you see what I'm sharing, friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes, now that link is the WhatsApp link. If you're new, you can click on it and join our WhatsApp groups to receive all the information. And then Mark, the one for the Padlet, please post it. Or I can look for it. I still have it here. Okay, it is here. But for the new students, you may need it now. What you do, just click on that link with padlet.com. When you click on it, it will open right away where you need to post your work. So don't post here where you see senior 2 assignment handing. If maybe it reads you here, but click in those nice folks. There's a picture with the nice folks there. When you click on that picture, it will open, the new page will open for homework sheet. Then they've been studying from 16th, so the work is there. Of course, it will load depending on the network. Then scroll through horizontally and see what we have been doing. Okay, we have been having a number of subjects there. Okay, physics, we just had physics on 30th. Benjamin posted there. Math, chemistry, that's Friday. And then today, 6th. So how do you post? You click on the plus sign there. You click on the plus sign there. Then If you have a picture, maybe of your solution, their icon, now for those of you using phones, their icon is below there after cancel. The one with mountains and stuff, you click on it, okay? And then you pick any picture you want, okay? Maybe I choose that. I click on it, it will load the way you see it, okay? Then if you signed in, remember we said that you can download the app, okay? From your Google Play or App Store and sign in using your Gmail. So you don't need to type anything above, maybe in the title. But maybe if you accessed it anonymously, when you just click on it, it will lead you to the Google search and it will open. So you'll be identified as anonymous. So you need to type your name, maybe where you see the title, and say this is who? Barbara's work. As work. Then you click, it will be posted, okay? And you shall get the notification. But because I signed in, I'm using an app on my phone. That's why I have my username there above. But if you signed in as anonymous, you need to pick your name to identify your work. But if you signed in, you don't need to type your name. So because I didn't intend to post here, this is for students. You just click on the three dots, you delete, or if you want to edit. Okay, then for those of you using laptops, of course, you don't have the app, you type in the title there, your name, as we said, Barbara's work, Barbara's work, okay? Barbara's work, right there, Barbara's work, right there. Now, maybe if you have a document, you should be able to access or know where it is. Do you see those three horizontal dots after post? When you click on them, you'll have a number of options where you stored your file. But mine, I go to documents and files. There I find all my documents, okay? So if it is your Word or anything, okay, you click on it. Click on any. Let me click on that. It will load again, same procedure. Then if it is ready, the post icon will pop up, then you click post. Click post. Okay, and it will load right away, simple. So because I didn't intend, I will delete that. Now, I want to take you to where I posted the work. So this is where I should post for the day's work here, 6th September. Click on the plus sign and proceed. So I take you where I posted today's work. So this is the document, So this section is for teachers, don't post there. So when I click in that post, it will open now. Now that is the document we have been using. You can easily access it. So the links are even live. You can click on them, okay? Again, they will open now in the Padlet you want right away. You can easily see Padlet, okay? It will open right away if you use that document. Then you scroll through and you go to where you want. But I want you to now concentrate onto this video. The links are now at the last page for teacher training. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Do you see what I'm sharing?
Yes.
Okay. Now, using the document I shared in the WhatsApp and in the Padlet, there's that link or the title, Verification of Pascal's Principle. Then there is that concept resource, and there's a link. Now, when you click on that link, it will open right away in your YouTube. Then if you have an app, you can open. But let's try to listen
from
in.
St. Thomas Residential School, Stirundapura. Today, I'm here to present a simple experiment on Pascal.
Okay, let me use my app because I'm sorry about that. Let me go back a little bit to the link. I click on it, then ask me to open. Sorry, I need to download the kids app. Anyway, I want to go into that for now. Let's listen in from here. Let's listen in from here. Click on the link. Then you can click open, because I have an app, a YouTube app, then the video is there. Please listen in.
Good morning, I'm Nakusham of Class 6 from St. Thomas Residential School, Stirundapura. Today, I'm here to present a simple experiment on Pascal's law, to prove Pascal's law. Pascal's law basically states that a pressure applied onto a fluid in a closed container or system will transmit the pressure equally in all directions throughout the fluid and to the walls of the container. This principle was proposed by a French mathematician, Blaise Pascal. As this principle is based on pressure, the SI unit of pressure is named after him, Pascal. Now, let's move on to the experiment. The materials required are a plastic bottle, a large syringe of 20 ml, four small syringes of 6 ml, water, and glue. Now, let's go to the experiment. First, we'll take the bottle. We'll remove the cap of the bottle and make a hole onto the center of the bottle of the cap like this. Next, we'll take the large syringe and insert the tip of the syringe onto the hole we made onto the cap. Now, we'll make 4 holes like this. We've done to this onto the side of the bottle so that we can insert 4 more small syringes onto the holes. As you can see, now we made 4 holes onto the side of the bottle. We've already connected 3 syringes. So we can also apply glue so that the water does not leak. Now, I'm going to connect the 4th syringe. Now, I'm applying glue onto the top of the 4th syringe. We've applied glue and I'm going to connect into the hole, and yes, it sticks to the side of the bottle. Now, we'll fill the bottle with water. Now here we are using a filled funnel so that the water does not leak. I'm filling the water until the brim of the water bottle. Now we're filling water until the brim of the water. Okay. Now we'll put the syringe we've connected already into the cup of water, and we'll pull the plunger up so that the water can get in to the syringe. Now we've got the syringe full of water and connect it to the hole we made. Now I'm going to attach the cap back into the bottle. We should screw it very tightly so that the pressure does not get out.
Please mute and listen in. Please mute and listen in.
Let's let the magic unravel. I'm going to push the plunger down and see. That's it. One syringe goes back, and the next next syringe goes back. Next syringe. And this one. Now see that all the 4 syringes have gone back because of the equal pressure which was applied by the large syringe on top. Now, the Pascal's law is used in many places, such as hydraulic jacks, which is used to raise heavy loads such as tires by changing car tires, and hydraulic brakes, which is used to transmit pressure from the brake pedal to all the wheels of the vehicle. Another remarkable application of the Pascal's law is in the hydraulic lifts or in the hydraulic pumps, which is used to raise a car in a motor workshop. In this device, a small cylinder is connected to a large cylinder. Both cylinders are filled with oil, not water. A compressed air is introduced into the small cylinder. This compressed air exerts a pressure onto the surface of the oil. The pressure is then transmitted by the oil to the large container, which acts upon the large piston, which is used to produce a force which is large enough to lift a car. Even in gases, the Pascal law works. But we would have to apply a large comprehensive pressure because gases are easily compressible.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll stop sharing right away. I'll stop sharing right away. Okay. Let me hope we have watched the video. Did you? Let me hear from you.
Yes, sir, we watched.
Okay. That's very good. That's very good. Okay, in the chat.
Yeah, we watched.
Okay. If you missed, please, we are going to direct you to the class WhatsApp group. You'll be able to access the and the Padlet. Okay, let me reshare now my screen here as we summarize. Okay, that is where we access the link from, but it is in the Padlet or in the WhatsApp group. Now, if you watched, there's a checker there. Someone read for us. We have a few minutes here. We can go through this very fast. Someone read for us the checker after the link. Anyone ready? Put up your hand. Okay, Akram, read for us. Akram, we don't seem to get you. We don't seem to get you. Akram, we don't get you. Anyone ready? Anyone ready?
Yes.
Okay, Robert, read for us, the checker.
Are you able to carry out a similar experiment?
Okay, now that is your question, students. That's your question. If you get the shillings, because the friend you are having there is of the same age as yours. So you can try to find these shillings, then you try out the experiment and see what really happens. Okay, that is a checker for you. Then questions? Questions? Anyone read for us the questions? 1.
With reference to the video above, 1. State Pascal's principle. 2. List at least 3 applications of Pascal's principle.
Okay, thank you. So our friend there discussed the principle. We're able to pick it, or maybe you need to revisit the video and check. But I can give you the principle. Maybe you note it. It says that, pressure in a closed fluid. Remember last time we said fluids can be of any kind, can be a liquid or gas. So it says that pressure in an enclosed fluid is equally transmitted, is equally transmitted throughout the fluid in all directions. As simple as that. So you should note that if you didn't. But you can again revisit the video. Our friend there talked about it. And then the applications, they're there in the video. So watch the video and note, summarize. So that is your question too. To list 3 applications of Pascal's principle. Very important to note there. Those are the questions you should answer. Then there is the task. Okay, Linda is saying, I beg the pardon. Anyone to repeat for Linda? Anyone who got the principle? You can repeat for him. Vanessa. Vanessa?
Transmitted throughout the fluid. Pressure in a closed fluid is equally transmitted throughout the fluid.
Was you are not heard well. Vanessa, you can get all the information very well there. Okay. So not the applications. Okay, I'll stating the law very well. So Linda, Destiny, please mute. Okay, lastly, someone read for us the task we have there. Let's use the 4 minutes such that you get the 5
Take
in
a
the
clear
chat.
photograph of your work and post it under these 2 assignments and in Padlet using the link below.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Robert. So in the WhatsApp group, if you access that document, and you'll be able to access the Padlet. Okay, in the chat, Joy, you're saying, please share the link. Mark, are you still on call? Okay, let me share the link to the WhatsApp group. Please click on that link and then you join. That is very important. Then the note there, someone read for us, the note. Tracy, are you still with us? Tracy, you can read for us.
Vanessa is raising up the hand.
Okay. Vanessa, read for us the note.
You can as well present your work using PowerPoint representation.
Yes, we talked about that. Very important. Maybe you're using a laptop or a desktop, you can use that. Then relevancy, please, Vanessa, proceed to the relevancy.
Of the concept. With this concept, we are able to understand why water supply often comes from reservoirs at a higher ground level, equal to compressibility of liquids.
Okay, a minute there. So, friends, did we determine that pressure increases with depth? If yes, are you able to understand why at home, say for example, you're having your tank just above, we don't put, basically, if you want to pump water above, we put the tanks above. So that is to answer the question. Why? Because above the pressure is very low, okay? And sometimes the water can go to the tank above with gravity or with capillarity in that case. We shall look at capillarity as well there. So those are the answers we need to answer. Then Pascal's principle is about incompressibility of liquids, like the way we have seen in the video, that you can't compress any liquid, okay? But pressure will be transmitted equally throughout the liquid in equal dimensions in that case. Very important. Then a caution before I come to the chat. Vanessa, question?
Please remember to dispose of well all the materials used in the project.
Okay. Then that is very good. Maybe if you use your tins, bottles, remember to dispose them off. Take them to the dustbin or anyway, and clean the place you have used. Anyway, that's it for this afternoon. We have issues. You can begin to submit your work in the paddles. We shall be able to get your work right away. I thank the teachers who have been online. I thank you students as well for attending. We are always going to be having lessons, as we said, from Monday to Friday, same time, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And on Saturday in the morning, we have seminars. So please join our subgroups for more information moving forward. Okay, before I go to the chat to answer a few of your questions in the chat, ITEL, please, you need to rename because we need to identify you. But you're asking, how do maybe you meant, how do I send the work to the link? Okay, let me post the link to the Padre. But I don't know. Are you using a phone? Are you using a phone? Are you using a laptop? Because the way you send will depend. So it will depend. So we need to know.
Vanessa is speaking.
Okay, but yes. Ella is saying it is better using an app. So if you're having a phone, just download the app, type in Padlet. We said this already. Go to the App Store or Google Play Store, type in Padlet. Okay, you'll see that app with, as if it is a bird with wings. Click on it, download it, and then you sign in using your email. Now, when you come to this link, which is also attached in the documents we are posting, you just click on it, you like that page. So you always find it under liked or shared. You'll be able to find it there. Okay, we have a few minutes, about 3. So in the last 3 minutes, I will remind you to register as well. Did you see the registration link? Because we need to pick the... Okay.
That's speaking.
Let me pick it. Let me pick it because we need to pick your experience for this lesson. Moving forward, you need to pick your experience. You need to pick your experience. Okay. The registration link is there. The registration link. Okay, let me remember. Registration link. Okay, check in the chat, click on it and fill. It is very simple to fill. I don't know what that phone is for, but all the comments in the WhatsApp groups for now. I'll mute. Okay, we have 2 hands and 2 minutes. Let's have Josh first and then Vanessa. Then we cross this. Josh, unmute very fast. Tell us your concern, we move forward. Josh, we are waiting for you. Okay, let's have Vanessa. Maybe Josh is not on call. Vanessa, please submit it.
To all of them. And then also, do we have a deadline for sending the assignment?
Again, what?
A general deadline for hands-on assignment.
I don't seem to get you. Please type in the chat. Your network isn't good. I didn't get any of your concern. Thank you. Then Josh, do it very fast. We have a minute. We need to leave this place. Josh, I don't seem to get you. You can maybe type in the chat. I don't get you. Please type in the chat. Your network isn't good. Josh and Vanessa, type in the chat. In a second, set that way. You pick your information. Okay, Ella, please submit now if you're done. Submit now if you're done with your work. Okay, someone is asking for the link. Josh, type in the chat. We don't get you. Your network isn't good. So that is the link to the WhatsApp group. Please click on it and join. Okay, friends, it is 4 p.m. I will call this quits. Thank you for coming. As we said, you always have our lessons from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday, and then Saturdays in the morning from 10 a.m. So please join always and learn more with us. I thank the teachers are being honored, and I thank you friends for attending. Otherwise, I wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, please. Next time too.